Hello fellow YouTubers, this is Miss 2010-92 coming at you with a new and informative video. So one of the problems that I come across quite often is sweating out my hair. I am a young adult and I love to go out and party. I love to have fun. I love to dance. And that results in me having a sweat out hairstyle. When I usually go out, I usually have my hair straightened, and I'll straighten, the hair that has grown in and let it blend in with the perm part of my hair. So the problem is when I sweat my hair out, you'll see all, the curly hair and then the straight permed hair. So it's not flattering at all. Next morning, I always do a ponytail. And this is what I'm going to show you to do, how to do a ponytail after you sweat your hair out. And this is not any old ponytail. I do want to emphasize that you have to make sure your hair is nicely moisturized from root to ends, because when you sweat your hair out, it tends to dry or feel dry a lot. So first thing that I do is I take a spray bottle. I put water in it. You do have the option to put conditioner in it, but I'm just going to put water in it this time. And make sure before that you part your hair wherever you want it to part it. If you want no part, that's absolutely fine. I feel that middle parts work for me, so I made sure I had my middle part and it's straight. I spray the edges, just the front part, spray and smooth it in. Spray it, smooth it in up until the part. Spray and smooth it in. Spray, smooth it in. Spray, smooth it in. And this is just to enhance the waves that you have from your new growth. I think that when you do that, it just makes it look finished and nice. And you're growing your hair out, you want people to see the work that you put into your hair. You want to show your waves, or I want to show my waves. Continue spraying, and don't spray it on your ends, just spray it near your scalp. And make sure your edges are nice and moist. And then you want to get the back as well, because that is a very dry area after clubbing. All the sweat trickles down, and you just got a lot of puff in the back. So you want to spray that too. And remember, we're not spraying the ends of our hair. Spray all around. Okay. So it's nice and moist and wet. And you don't want it to be so wet to the point that your hair is dripping. You just want it nice and damp. Okay. Smooth it back. Today, to moisturize my hair, I'm going to use hair fertilizer from Root Stimulator and a little bit of coconut oil. Put a little finger size in the palm of my hand. Mix that with coconut oil till it's nice and smooth. And you're going to put that on your edges. And you're going to put the rest on the ends of your hair. Now your hair may look like a mess at this point, but trust me, towards the end it's going to look very nice and polished and finished. Smooth that in. And I usually do this before, I take a shower or whatever, just so I have a lot of scarf time. And you'll be sure to find out what scarf time is. I love scarf time. Okay. Now, you want to take a hard brush, like this one, and your Eco Styling Gel or any gel that you use. I use Eco Styling Gel. This one is a little bit different from the ones that I've seen on YouTube. It just has argan oil in it, and you can use the green one as well. I think that one is more so with olive oil. It's the same thing, or it just does the same thing. I'm going to take this amount into like your 3 fingers. Put this on your edges of where your part is at, as if you were to put a perm in your hair. Right around the edges. Okay. Make sure it outlines where your part is at too. It's very important. Make sure I get the sides of your hair too. Not so much on the sides of your hair. I don't know. I just don't put that much on it. I feel like it's going to seep into my ear. And then your back. Boy, the club. Things it does to your hair. Okay. You really feel the hair fertilize. It makes your hair really soft. I feel like when I sweat my hair out, my hair just feels so dry afterwards. Okay. Now, you're going to take the brush into a circular motion, or whichever way complements your hair. I don't know if it's straight back, but usually, like, my forehead's kind of big, so I just do a curve motion. To the other side, just smooth that gel. I do like a brush and then smooth with my fingers. Brush, smooth with my fingers. Motion till it's smooth. Get the back. And one thing you can do to make sure your hair is fully moisturized, which I didn't do in this video, is part the insides of your hair and just take the hair fertilizer and the coconut oil and moisturize each section that way to make sure your hair is fully moisturized. If the middle part of your hair tends to be more dry, my outsides are more dry, so that's what I focus on in this video. Okay. Then you're going to take a scrunchie. Make sure it's nice. I think I'm going to get another scrunchie. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to use 2 scrunchies just because I know, I don't know if this scrunchie is strong enough. So I'm going to use 2 scrunchies. Okay, so brush it all the way back. Make sure it's nice and smooth and flat. So you can just put it in the palms of your hand. Form your ponytail so it's not lopsided. It's nice and centered. Smooth it back with your fingers to form it as well. Then it's going to take it, wrap it around the amount of times that you need to. Pull out the end so you know it's nice and secure. And that's your ponytail. Use the brush again to smooth out the edges. Take a wig brush. I don't have one with me right now, so I'm just going to use this comb and start from my ends. Just comb out the ends and then work your way up from the bottom to the top so you know it's nice and smooth. Then I'm going to take a little bit more coconut oil. And this is how I avoid using a curling iron. I'm going to smooth the ends with the coconut oil, smooth my ponytail part. And then wrap it around. And then use a bobby pin at that end just to tuck it in. I have a bobby pin with me right now, so just hoping it doesn't fall. Take a little coconut oil, the rest. Put it on the top of your hair just for sheen purposes. Scarf time. Take your scarf, and I usually leave my scarf on until I'm ready to go out. I use it in the shower. And then, you know, just getting dressed ready, put my makeup on. And this is just to enhance your waves. You want it nice and slick and flat. And it helps your waves come out more and form better. And it also helps with the your ponytail part, making sure that it curls. So once you're done, you're just going to take your ponytail out, play with it, you know, fix it the way you want it to be fixed, and you're done. And that is your ponytail that you need after you sweat your hair out, after the club. I hope this was informative. Leave any comments if you have any suggestions or questions. Thank you so much for your time.